Yep. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bad Comedy Podcast, the two-time award-winning comedy podcast of the Gazelles in Chicago. The other award says 2023 also, so...
we won twice in a year.
We won twice in 1 year.
We win this award twice a year.
It's crazy, and it's a yearly show. I'm Mack, and I'm here with...
They call me JB Powers,
and
I'm here with my associates.
Dylan Internet, number one influencer.
Of course.
What's up, folks? What's up, guys?
So it turns out we won. I guess
Yeah.
the gun stays.
Yep, the gun stays. Ooh, I'm waving a gun.
Nice.
That fucker Jerry came up to us right before the awards, and he's like, hypothetically, what would you guys do if you lost?
I said,
And I was
wait.
So I was mad the whole award show thinking about that.
I mean, I said we would literally cancel you,
Yeah.
and by cancel I mean the other thing.
Minecraft.
We do. Yeah, no, you can't do Minecraft things. It doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't.
Look, I didn't think it
it's
worked.
I know.
I was making fun of it.
I know. It would be funny if it worked though.
All my big
okay.
YouTube fans out there know about the on Minecraft hack.
I just
It's
don't.
the way you hack YouTube.
I just don't want to get like a bunch of strikes on our channel and shit.
I think the biggest worry is copyright. Whatever, it don't matter.
No, copyright.
Let's get our
Copy-
YouTube channel canceled.
Yeah, I saw a guy had like 2 million followers and got canceled.
Yeah, we could do that.
I was like, that's cool. to
No.
build that
It
up
stresses
and-
you out.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on that, except for I haven't been on clips recently because I've been really busy with work, life.
Me too, man.
But folks, if you watch the full episodes, all the clips are in those, just so you know. And like every clip is just a random part I picked from the podcast. It's not like a funny part. Every minute is pretty much just like that. Like you guys remember that part with Alex Luchin, that clip where it's like he does the Dr. Phil thing?
It's like our best clip.
No,
of
I mean, but that's
drugs.
like every minute of the podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you guys? When people ask you what's this podcast about, what do you tell them?
It's got
I never
good
know what to
comedy.
say.
I normally just say,
I say we do a news story about a monkey attack.
yeah.
We should do more of those.
I say we
miss
do.
that.
I say we do a lot of. It's like a ironic, offensive. We talk shit about people.
Emphasis on ironic.
Yeah, but it's
parody.
also not ironic at all.
Dumb puns.
Yeah,
and-
with puns, we punish people.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a whole variety act. I mean, this isn't just this
Yeah.
isn't Joe Rogan asking questions and agreeing with everyone.
This is kind of a long explanation of the podcast.
Yeah, just listen to the podcast. I always
Okay,
say,
well,
if you want
here's
to know
the
what it's like.
guys. Here's the explanation
I
of the
go,
podcast.
you have to experience it
Yeah,
to
you can't
understand
really-
it.
The title explains
It's
it.
what's the word for that?
Wait.
It's beyond words.
Yeah,
They
It's
didn't put, they didn't
enigmatic.
put the exclamation point.
I know.
They
Or
did on-
podcast.
They did on there,
It defies.
and not on here.
What does it say?
I'm gonna have to get a new one.
Write
from
it
Jerry.
in, yeah, or demand a new one.
Folks.
Or we'll walk.
This is it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with that, but that's our award. I thought it'd be more like a baseball trophy, like a big one
Yeah.
with the plastic gold figure on it. I thought it'd be like a gold Barney.
This is more just like.
How
if
about that
you
award
win.
show? How'd you guys feel about the award show?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I think it was
good.
cool. They almost sold half the place.
Imagine how many tickets they would have sold if I didn't have the Zacko controversy.
Also, they gave a lot of awards to people who were not there, which is funny to me. It's like the people who you're awarding do not appreciate you.
Yeah, that is wild.
They didn't even like send anybody or
Yeah.
anything.
That's sad.
I think a camera guy accepted the award for roast battle on
Yeah.
something, and the camera guy
I
accepted it.
forgot his name. It's Michael something. His
like you have
Instagram
to-
is like Mr. Shy.
You have to hire them to
MTR
do
Shy.
other work in order to
Michael
accept the awards.
Regan? What's his last name?
I think it's Michael Thomas Regan.
Yeah, he's very like woke, but
Is he?
I think
He's a fan of the podcast, so he's cool.
Yeah,
He must not be very woke.
yeah, no, he's like woke in his beliefs, but he likes ironic shit.
Oh, I have one other thing I want to say in a sec, but it's funny to me that they have to if they want roast battle to accept the award, they have to hire you to do other work at the show. Like I'm only going to the show if I can get a paycheck,
Yeah,
and then I'll accept the award.
roast
But
battle.
do you remember when we were on stage accepting the award? you were doing a bit about people think we're an alt-right podcast, but we're actually an alternative to the right.
Yeah.
Well, when you said, so I would watch the whole show in my eyes sight. I could see this table, and it was 3 women, and one was that
Gwen Rose.
Gwen Rose. Which the first time I noticed her was during Paul Miller's set. When Paul Miller was absolutely crushing, I kept looking at her and she looked furious.
No, she cracked up at one point.
She did. Paul eventually got her. But for like the first half of his set, people were laughing and she looked mad, like mad in a way that I was guessing as a stand-up is like, I'm jealous that this guy is crushing and he's not even saying anything. You know what I mean? Jealous.
So what was Gwen Rose when I was saying that?
So when you said people think we're an alt-right podcast, someone at our table, maybe her, said, "You are."
Yeah, well, she's an alt female.
Yeah, well, then we're an alternative to the left.
Yeah.
Or to the right, sorry.
No,
We're left wing.
Yeah.
And so the fact that I appreciate that they like our podcast.
Yeah.
I think they are a bad person.
You think we're you think I'm alt-right? Well, what if you found out about how every year I vote for Jussie Smollett for president?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what if you found out that
At least we're doing something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you found out that I voted for Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
How about that?
And
And Dylan is transcendent. His brand is transcendent into AI.
Yeah.
I follow that lady from New York who's in the Senate
AOC
on Pinterest
I follow
because I figured she'd be good at picking out dresses.
I saw that you followed AOC on there, so I followed AOC also, and
we're big pinheads.
And I follow the other congresswoman, the Muslim one who's like African American,
Barack Obama.
Yeah, that's one. No, the other AOC adjacent person, but I follow her also. So you should follow her. You can see mutual followers on Pinterest.
Did I tell you in my cool steeper club pack there was a type of tea called Kenyan Black?
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I love Barack Obama.
Oh, yeah. Was that? I thought that was just a bit you said. It was an actual
No, it's a real
flavor.
tea.
Wow.
There's also a Christmas Black, which I'm still trying to figure out who that was.
Yeah, when I taste
Kwanzaa?
that was my bit from the last.
Oh, really?
It doesn't matter. We share bits.
That's part of what makes us so great.
Yeah.
Award-winning podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 awards in 1 year, folks. That's something.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gwen Rose got 0 Best Podcast Awards.
Yeah. Sorry, Gwen Rose.
No, but really, the most
maybe-
likely
maybe-
to promote this show, that should have been Mac.
Yeah. Maybe
already got the
maybe
fight
be more
award,
like
but-
Gwen Stefani,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe
Yeah.
it'll be better.
Mac really did go to bat for the awards. He defended the awards against Zacco, who was like a killjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who anybody at that table was with Gwen Rose.
Probably just for friends, I guess. I don't know. Maybe other comedians who I don't know.
It's funny.
I don't know a lot of comedians. I'm finding I'm way out of touch. I only go to the 2 open mics, and that just doesn't cover the scene.
But you know about the drama in the scene, and people love it.
Only the drama that involves us,
Yeah.
I don't know.
which is
anything
a
else.
lot.
Yeah.
You know, we have a good drama once or twice every 6 months.
Well, the fact that
But we keep winning awards
table
validating
said,
us.
The fact that the table said you are, it means that they pay attention
Mm-hmm.
to us.
Mm-hmm.
Any press is good press, folks, even if it's from some what ambiguous type of woman, maybe. What's it called? Like a
Ambiguous type of woman?
no, like an androgynous.
Ambiguous.
Even if you're an androgynous person that hangs out, with
American woman.
Or yeah, it's like you can use like your left hand.
I think androgynous means
hand.
is the same thing as like gender fluid or non-binary. They keep changing
Race
the words. For these
fluid.
things. Gender fluid, isn't that just it's like seed?
It's
Yeah.
It's cum in Minecraft.
Stop it! Don't get started with that. The Minecraft hack does not work with the algorithm.
It doesn't work with swears.
Like if they have gender neutral bathrooms. I feel like that's kind of like the new race neutral.
Yeah.
I love those because
It's a great place to put your gender fluid.
well, it's just more Coke bathrooms, more single person bathrooms.
Yeah, yeah.
I love drinking a Coca-Cola in the bathroom.
This was my bit about North Bar. Is by law the North Bar bathrooms are gender non-specific because they're single occupancy.
Yeah.
Which that didn't work out for the women because they kept that bathroom very clean by never coming to North Bar.
Well, no. That was the second men's bathroom.
Yeah, it was always the second men's bathroom because there was no women there.
Yeah, I know.
I think instead of gender neutral, they should have one gender. No, this is still war. Pick a side.
Yeah.
By the way, Beerbelly might be in trouble. Here's some behind the scenes tea.
What?
Yeah. They got a new manager guy, and he wants to change a lot of stuff about Beerbelly, which, in my experience, is a very bad sign. I'm sort of worried the bar is failing, and they hired somebody to get rid of us again.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see what happens,
man.
but we never even met him, and he wants to change the time. He wants to change
He wants to make it earlier?
He wants maybe us to be downstairs. Part of it is Elise is leaving, our wonderful bartender. I think nobody wants to bartend for it is the issue.
Oh, why?
Because I don't know.
Because comics don't
Probably
tip.
because comics don't tip, I guess. But
I do.
But some comics do, and I don't know. You probably could make a decent amount of money on a Thursday night there, and there might not be other options like that.
I think Elise got fired.
I don't know. She's moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I remember some manager was upset with Elise during Beerbelly because she was drunk, and he was like, she's gonna get fired.
Elise is great, but sometimes she's drunk at the end of the night.
Yeah,
But
no,
that's just
I
a
love
bartender
Elise.
move.
Elise-
I lost my bartender at end of the line. I saw him, and he told me he had to quit because he got pancreatitis.
I love that guy too.
Which is something you get from drinking. And he's like, I just can't work here because I get sick.
Yeah, it's funny that you still have bartenders that you love and you're sober.
Oh yeah. I've quit drinking, but still go to bars the same amount as I did when I was drinking. You know?
And you tip on waters, don't you?
Oh, of course. Well, I used to go in there and spend $100 on beer or whatever the fuck and tipping, and now I don't. So I feel super guilty. So I'll tip like a 5 or a 10 on a fucking soda because in my head it's like in the past I'd spend all this money. I might as well give this guy a good tip and I always have a good relationship with the bartenders.
Yeah,
that's a low key trick to producing stand up shows.
Also,
Sort of buying an ally.
Yeah, exactly.
Bartenders love me because I always tip well. I tip between 30 and 100%, depending on how drunk I am.
Yeah.
If it's a decent bartender or someone that I know, but generally, like at Lincoln Lodge, I tip very well. That's why part of why I've never gotten kicked out of there when John was there.
When I was drinking, I would always tip 19% gratuity by leaving my card there.
Well, that actually that happened to me. They closed me out. I forgot where, but they tipped. They did automatic 18%. I was at a comedy bar, and I was like, "Oh, I wanted to tip more. What the hell?" And then I just threw a couple, threw like $3 more on the table.
I just put a rack on the table.
Yeah. Comedy bar on. This is gonna be tomorrow, folks. To you public people. And to you patrons, this is Tuesday or Wednesday.
By the way, want some more? Are you about to say something?
No, I was good. It's on the 10th.
We're doing our show this week.
And you better be there.
You want to hear some more behind the scenes shit, folks?
There's only 20 tickets left.
Dylan showed up late for the podcast today, and he's on probation. He's supposed to say funny stuff to make up for it, and he hasn't said shit.
Well, because he's making sure. No, I said it's got to be funny, but I didn't say he had to say stuff.
Well, I mean, he's not being funny though. What do you call an absence of
I have to.
humor?
Mac, Jake Peta told me that he had some feedback for you for the podcast.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take some podcast feedback from the deaf guy.
Yeah, from the fake
Great.
deaf guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting some art feedback from Ben Noble this week.
Oh,
I
nice.
did some paintings. Ben Noble's going to come critique them.
I'd like to.
Stevie Wonder, too.
I'd like to hear. Well, okay, that's further proof that Jake Pete is faking it.
Yeah, he's faking it, like I've been saying.
It has.
I've been telling him
feedback.
to his face. I know you're faking it.
Yeah.
Just so you have something to talk about with people.
And then one time he big timed me by driving off on me on a scooter.
Cool, dude.
One time he deaf timed me by pretending he couldn't hear me.
Jake said that you need to stop talking into the microphone like it has a dick. I'm pretty sure that's how he said it. What he said.
If the microphone had a dick, would it be down here?
Well, yeah, he said that's. He's like, maybe I could understand him.
The microphone's dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
something
Jake Peta, suck
involving
my dick. If you're
Yeah.
listening to this, you're faking it. So
I don't think being deaf is the only thing wrong with that guy's brain.
Yeah.
I don't think being deaf is the only thing wrong with that guy's head. I should
Yeah.
have said.
I think he's blind also.
Yeah, I think he's got no taste buds.
Mm-hmm.
Being deaf is hard. Being blind is harder.
Oh.
We have a good episode with Jake Pita behind the Patreon. We have whiteboards and we condescend on him.
We make fun of him for being deaf. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny. So I have solid proof to the comedy scene that I was a BD affiliate.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
making a lot of doubt.
Yeah,
Well, there's a lot of doubt out there.
People don't think
people
you're
talking
black.
about
Well,
People don't think he's a black disciple.
Well, no, because
I'm sure YouTube would be happy about this.
Well,
they'll know
well,
now.
I brought Michael Robinson to Rendell's thing.
Is he a black disciple, Michael Robinson?
There's
No,
two black friends.
I brought him to Rendell's going away party for
Rendell.
playing semi automatic football.
Is that what they play in the hood?
Mm-hmm. No, we're playing semi-pro football, and
Jesus Christ.
and a bunch of
The
a
11th
few
yard.
BDs and a bunch of GDs were there that I knew very well.
Oh, are they friends? The BDs and the GDs?
The Evanston ones are.
Well, GD.
12 yards of BD.
No, but Shaquille Gaddy, one of my BD friends, he was like, "Yeah, Mac was a motherfucking G. He was a BD. He was BD." I was like, I wasn't a BD.
You're
I was never.
blushing.
I wasn't blessed in. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was being bashful.
He was sexed.
I was being bashful about it. You know,
got
I was,
What's your
I was like,
friend's name?
I was only,
Did you get blessed in or sexed in?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, you don't get sexed into the BDs.
You can get
Mhm.
sexed in.
Don't say that in public.
Bless.
I don't say that in public.
Wait, what was your friend's name?
Shaquille Gaddy.
Oh, that's cool. I thought it was Shaquille Daddy.
I like that even better.
Yeah.
No,
You should tell him to change it.
all my BD friends have like the best names.
All my BD friends.
Is Shaquille Gaddy? Like
Shaquille
a Gad. His last name is Gaddy, but it's
I got some
Gaston
evidence that you
Glock.
weren't in the BDs this
Mhm.
week.
Mhm.
Your friend Chaz has been showing me condos.
That's real.
My evidence is you have a friend named Chaz.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's not a good look.
I haven't. I mean,
Dude, we kind of went to the hood too. We picked out some places we didn't really know the neighborhood.
Far West.
It was like Garfield Park.
Oh.
But it looked, in my head, I thought it was not as bad as it was. But man, this one place, there was like homeless people everywhere. It was like, dude, this sucks. Sorry we even picked
You were
this
one
out.
of them.
Yeah.
And then we're just there with Chaz, who is the most white person I've ever seen in my whole
He's
life.
the whitest guy of all time.
He's so white, his name is Chaz.
Well, I met him.
Just say
I met him through my
Charles.
mom because my mom used to work at
yeah.
properties.
He was telling me about your parents.
And then it
Wow.
turns out that he played.
Chucky, I
He was
believe, on
walk-on football at
Rugrats.
Northwestern, and my old other company assistant manager when I was first starting there, he was a lineman, an ex-lineman for Northwestern, and they were friends. So
Damn, that's crazy.
right,
He's cool. Nice
Yeah.
guy. It's weird. He's a realtor, so he's not allowed to say anything negative ever.
Yeah.
But I kind of busted him in his game, like, because, you know, he has to spin everything positive. Everything negative I say. And you know how negative I am.
Yeah.
I'm the most negative person.
Oh, yeah,
I could destroy him, but I don't.
It'd be fun.
With my
Yeah.
negativity. I just I'm like, okay, I see. We're playing this positive game. I let it go. I could go full hate mode and just be awful.
yeah.
You
There's
know?
another like.
I mean, I only looked at like 5 places when I was buying, but go ahead and look at 20 places. He'll look at as many places as you want.
Right. I was just, never mind that. I asked you about that just because I was
And
curious.
he won't try to oversell you on a
No.
cheap place in the hood.
No.
That's why you
He's
need, like,
definitely.
Andre.
All right. So what he does, I'm not saying he's like trying to make me buy something that's like shitty.
He's
But
just doing his
he
sweet
does
and-
he spins everything positive.
Right.
But if something's really good, he'll be like, "This is really good." So you don't get like anything is bad, but you do get like differences of goodness.
Well, so
based on
Yeah.
how much he whatever.
you just have to read his level. So if it's
Exactly.
very, very positive, that means it's good. That means it's,
Exactly.
And if it's very, that is really good. If it's very positive, that
exactly,
it's just
exactly.
good.
But
and
it's all
then
they're all good, but some are better.
If it's good, it's bad.
But I caught him on one where it was like kind of irrefutable and it was hilarious. But I was like shitting on something, and then but it was something that was bad no matter how you spin it.
Yeah.
It was like there's no parking in this neighborhood or something like
Yeah.
that. Like, how do you spin that good? And he goes, Yeah, but you know, sometimes you might want that. Anyway, you see this over here? It's like, dude, come on.
I don't know. He was very
The
straight.
smoothness was he switched subjects as soon as he did it. Like he knew it was a bullshit thing. He was just, all right, let's move away from this.
He was very straight up with me.
He's cool. He's straight up. He is straight
and
up.
I would be straight up with
That's
him.
not straight up.
I would be very straight up with him. Like I was like, this is like too far west, like. Just the area is kind of shitty.
That's what we were looking at. Too far west, too far southwest. It was like
it's best to buy on the border, just outside of the border of a good neighborhood.
Wait,
there's
the
just not
place
a
had
lot
a
of
driveway?
stuff. Whatever. It's not that interesting.
But it had like a driveway, right, or a garage for you.
Well, this
You
place
don't necessarily need
whatever.
that if you can get decent street parking.
Every place is different.
Like here has good street parking.
But that's just what I was wondering about the place.
Some places have garages, some don't. Or some places have garages, some places have parking spots. There's different shit. No, it's not that interesting to talk about. The thing that I thought was funny was just how he was like saying bullshit.
The funny thing is that's just kind of him though. Like,
is it?
I've
I thought it was like a realtor thing, or maybe that's what makes him a good realtor.
It probably also is. It probably is what makes him a good realtor too. But yeah, I had a beer with him, like even like after like we bought it and stuff, and he's just kind of like that.
Yeah,
I mean, he's like funny and he likes shit talking and everything. And
Andre Hashem was saying that when he was doing that before, like he would try to find people their dream homes, and he really cared like a lot.
He would. He's such a psycho.
But then he was like, "Yeah, it's not really good for numbers to like care."
No,
because he would like do that, look at 20 places for somebody, and then he'd like get out competed by people that don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Sometimes you may want that.
And he's not going to try to. One thing that I know that he wouldn't do is if you wanted to buy a lower price thing like within your budget range. If you want to do a lower in your budget, he's not going to like push you hard to get the higher one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's been totally straightforward. I have no issue with him.
He's normally just best interest of what you want to buy, as long as it's a sale, really.
No, yeah, I'm not trying to put any shade on him. I would totally recommend him as a realtor. Like I really like working with him. He's been very there for us in every way.
He's goofy.
The hyper positive thing is just funny to me. Like, and I bet a lot of realtors are like that, if not all of them.
Yeah.
Just when he was like, something that was like, I could be like, yeah, this house got hit by a comet, has a big hole in it. And he's like, well, some people do like that, actually.
Yeah.
It's like,
so maybe it's for them.
Maybe
it's not for you, but, people love a comet in their house.
And the view you can get through the comet hole?
Yeah, the view. Yeah, you can see the whole.
It's comedy.
Yeah.
That is the way to do it, if you're a realtor, I guess.
That's what I'd see, like, sometimes wrestling coaches would just be, like, super positive guys, and it'd just be weird. Because my coaches would usually be like a hard ass or something, but then there'd just be these other coaches where it's like they're super warm, just kind of like
always have full.
Yeah, always just like, you know what, we gotta get to our base or something, like they'd be like, we gotta do this.
Yeah,
it'd be like such a and it'd be like a crumbling program or something. We need bodies.
My school was the worst at sports. I played football and wrestled. My wrestling record, by the way, was like 2-11 or something.
Oh, nice.
It was like horrible.
That's like Mack's fight record, right?
Yeah, horrible.
Have you won a fight?
I won 2.
Okay.
Out of 14, I believe.
I won.
This includes getting jumped, so if you take those away, then it's not
jumps are if it's one on multiple, that should count as multiple losses.
What?
I'm just joking.
If it was multiple people.
If 8 people beat you up, you technically lost 8 times.
Okay. Well,
you should be able to beat them all.
Then
up.
I've lost 20 plus times.
I'm trying to remember what. I saw I think a Nicolas Cage movie where he kicked everyone's ass. I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't kick ass either.
Mandy? You see Mandy? That was the shit.
He was in this one. He was like an old guy, and like he was just like his daughter hadn't seen him in 10 years. I don't know.
Leaving Las Vegas.
I'm sure I've seen it. I've seen most of his work.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have some
Have
questions.
you? He's got like 100 movies, dude.
I've seen a lot.
He takes everything.
I've seen most of his work.
Did you see Renfield?
I haven't seen Wicker Man.
Oh, okay.
There's some on my list, but I want to talk about Dylan's
The
list.
W word.
I want to talk about Dylan's list.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the movies?
I haven't watched any of the movies yet.
Okay, so he needs to watch Wild Hogs.
Yeah.
He needs to.
But for my BD training, I have to watch.
He has to finish Menace to Society.
I have to watch the Tupac movie.
Oh yeah, Juice.
Juice.
You know, a
Yeah.
movie you'd probably like is They Cloned Tyrone. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that movie was. I watched.
I
it,
loved
I watched it
really
right when
good.
right when it came out, and I had just gotten home from like going out, and I was still kind of hyped up on caffeine, and so I couldn't fall asleep.
You watched it.
At
The time it came out, though.
Yeah, like right when it, so I think it had just like come out that day or that night.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the most level 5 shit I've ever
Dude,
seen in my whole life.
it rules. There should be more hood black guys in sci-fi movies.
It's so like
honestly,
it's so funny. It's so racist, but it's made by black people. So.
well, it's sort of not racist in some ways. I don't know.
The
Whatever.
fried chicken.
It's sort
thing.
of anti-racist.
You're becoming the
But-
positive guy now.
Well, it's because it's whatever. I don't want to spoil
Well,
the movie.
it uses.
So you might want it to be
the
racist.
movie itself is not racist in whole, but there's a lot of the
Because
there's a lot of the purposeful stereotypical.
There's a lot of
things.
white people behind the bad stuff that is happening.
yeah.
So it's sort of like the white people are racist.
Oh no, man!
But I don't even know any white people that are racist. I
was
don't
at
think any
Laugh
white people are
Factory.
racist.
There are no black racist people, just homophobes. They
No,
hate
there's a
gay
black
people.
racist. There's one right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was at Laugh Factory last night, and there's this black comic.
You want to pop in? You want to pop in
10-minute
for your
break?
break?
Sorry, we have a black guy break. We're getting robbed right now.
No, don't talk about work on here.
We put hands up where we can see.
Where you
him.
get sued by your company.
No, yeah, I mean, they could like fire me, but since it's technically independent contractor, it wouldn't like fall on them, but it could fuck up their branding, which I don't want to do.
This is something funny, like from Laugh Factory last night. There was first like Gabe Viso, like his whole set basically started off like first 30 seconds. He's doing white joke, white people,
Yeah.
white people, and then he mixed in some Mexicans, and then like he went back to white. You know, it was kind of a callback.
I did kind of want to trash Gabe actually last weekend when we were here.
Yeah.
On the podcast, because not that I like Gabe as a guy. He told me about this place where I got our cool custom switchblades. I like Gabe.
Oh, really?
But he definitely just figured out how to sell out, didn't he?
I don't know. Oh,
all his crowd work shit is so hacky, and
You're right.
he's also blowing up. Like he just
Well, he's
figured,
doing
he
better,
just
yeah.
like
no, he's
sold out.
like riding those lines, like kind of like.
Well, him and Tito are both always in the same trajectory.
Well, Tito is like, he doesn't have a brain.
Yeah.
Like what Gabe's doing,
Gabe's, like,
he could
working.
do something good.
I remember one time, like
Gabe could do like really funny, smart comedy, but instead he's just leaning into roast jokes.
And I feel like he's like
it's
leaned
so
into
fucking
it. Like,
sad.
Well, I
It's such a
know. Well, I
waste.
remember one time he was like,
Tito's brain is like the size of a micro machine car.
probably like a horse brain. They have like a
Yeah,
walnut-sized brain.
He
But
couldn't get beyond what he's doing.
what I wanted to
already.
say is,
no,
I
but
remember
Gabe's like his whole set was kind of like that, where it's
It
just
is
like
now.
it does work.
He's like,
But
I
it's
figured
like-
it out. I figured out
But
how to
it's
hack
the
the
worst.
system.
I just wish he was being more him. I liked his jokes. Like they were more unique.
It's totally sad.
this was a long
He's
time
selling
ago,
out.
maybe before he even had good jokes. But I remember he was just like sad at Lincoln Lodge, just like, I'm so bad at stand-up comedy.
Now see, it's okay.
Oh no, he's like that off stage all the time.
Yeah.
He's so self-hating and
Oh, really?
sad. Yeah,
It's so weird because
incredible.
I'm
and
so good
Hunter
at stand-up
Hirsch
comedy.
as well. Hunter Hirsch goes on stage. He's big. He's funny. And then he was doing Power Hour, and I was sitting next to him, and he's like, "I don't want to interrupt. Everybody hates me. I could just tell.
You know.
I'm so stressed right now.
Yeah, I bet-
everybody's looking at me. Everybody hates me.
I bet Hunter's listening to this.
Shout out to Hunter.
But I don't think you should have won Best Joke, Hunter.
I want to say something to you, Hunter.
I think Michael
It
Myers
is
should have
true.
won that.
Everybody does hate you.
no.
No, everyone hates us.
You were right. Your sneaking suspicion. We actually, most times we don't put it on the podcast, but we talk about how we hate you off the
immediately
podcast.
before
As soon
and
as
after.
As soon as we turn this off.
A ritual.
Yeah.
Gabe, if you're selling out now, you're going to be selling out clubs real soon.
Good and congratulations.
Congratulations on
I
selling
think
out.
you could take what Jeff Asmus did and take it to the next level.
No, but it was just like he did his, and then a lady comes up right after him, and then she starts going into white people too, like the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, like, she was probably like off stage, just like, fuck, he's doing like my whole act. But it was just like white people jokes, and like And then there was this black comic came up
Yeah.
after them, and then he was
Let me
talking
guess,
about.
he had some issues with white people.
Oh yeah, he had a lot to say about white people, and he was doing impressions. And I was just thinking, if I was doing the same things, like this would not, the inverse would not look good. And then he called white people. He called one polar bear. So, that made me really sad. Just don't
Would
call
you know
me a
that the polar bear's skin is black? Like if you shaved it? So it's
Exactly.
kind of
That's why
bullshit.
there's been a million. Yeah, because he
I
he
just think if I compare a certain race to a certain animal, it's not going to go as well. But
well, that
we've
was
gotten
like Donato
soft.
at North Bar.
it really made me sad.
Donato, my old
Oh
associate.
yeah, I was
his
thinking Josh Donato, but
I was
Donato,
his boss,
yeah.
and is a joker. It's not a racist joke, but he came
It's
out
actually an anti-racist joke.
yeah, because he compares like white people to Labradors. I don't know, like when people walk by, you just go like this, like or something like that. I don't know. There's something like that. But
I don't know.
I don't know. It's something like that.
I don't
but,
remember the joke, but
But then he get the joke is that black people are kind of like pit bulls, which seems like it's going to be offensive. Then he says they get a really bad rap for their breed, but like if
this
you get,
sounof offensive.
but
breed.
no,
The breed.
They're good at rapping,
because of the wrong things people say about them or something. But in reality, they're very
They're
good.
cool
Yeah,
and
they're,
tough.
that's the essential joke. That's not the
But
wording.
then he just said like black people are dogs.
He actually said
like
that.
misspoke.
Yeah, and this is a quote algorithm. But yeah, he basically just said that.
Yeah.
And the crowd
In Minecraft.
and it was a very light crowd. And it was like half black people there at North Barn. It was never the case. It's just that day.
We actually Beerbelly has had like weird black people followings here and there. At Pint, I made friends with this guy. I bought him and his girl drinks like once or twice because I used to get free drinks, so I would just give them to like people who weren't comedians
Yeah.
in the crowd. And so I got him drinks a couple times, and then he started coming all the time. And then it turned out this is something that I don't know how often this happens, but like when you're a black guy in like the I don't know, the hood in Chicago, and you want to be a rapper, just all your friends all of a sudden become your like street team, and then like your manager, and you're like every one of your friends becomes part of like an organization around you rapping.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's Ken Fluoride Squad.
Or Ken Fluoride has something like that.
I saw him hand his credit card to one of his lackeys. He's like, get everyone shots.
Yeah.
At
But
least
I don't think they really,
so
I
he
don't think
didn't
they
have to
really
stand
do
up.
anything, but they just become like an entourage ultimately.
It is, yeah.
Because I'm sure they're not like working hard.
No,
and
no.
man at whatever, getting you deals.
That's
or
literally
something.
what it is. So I think one of them's his brother, and then I think one of them might like hits people up for bookings, and that's about it.
That's
So
what I want you guys
This
to do
guy
with
I bought
me.
drinks for, it turned out he was a manager of one of his friends who was
Oh.
a rapper, and then they started coming to Beerbelly all the time. Just this huge crew of black guys who didn't do
Yeah.
stand up; they would just sit in the
Well,
crowd.
I know that Chance the Rapper's manager was this white guy, this fat white guy.
Then Taylor Bennett came one time because
probably
the manager guy said these rappers should try stand up because it'll
that's
give
probably
them
the
skills.
same. It's probably the same guy.
No, this is the black guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want you guys to do that with me, like the way you do with comedy. Like
I'm
you can
not gonna
sign
be
a
your manager.
contract,
Wait,
like,
what?
but you can exploit me
Oh yeah,
if I have anything to offer.
yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to exploit from you.
Yeah,
But
that's what you think.
no, in stand up.
That is what I
in
think.
stand up.
Yeah.
we can
In
exploit
stand
him.
up,
what?
and I'm better
For
at
what?
rapping.
I don't know. We'll make a new. We'll amend the contract that he can never make money on stand up, and it goes to us.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think the best I could
I'm
get
a
from Dylan is
wordsmith.
like maybe some kind of hard labor, like maybe you could do our like lawn care or something.
No, you got a
That would
compliment
be
from
sad to be like a
got a
Goodwill
compliment from
Hunting
Liz
who's just
Becker.
retarded.
you got a compliment from Liz Becker on one of the reels.
Oh yeah, she liked my Jew joke,
Yeah.
and I got booked because of it.
Mm-hmm. Or no, yeah, it wasn't even. Or she commented on
She-
the one that we were all like collaborators on. So I was very confused at who she was talking
Yeah,
about.
she was trying to
But
make
then
sure
I-
she contacted me.
Yeah, she was like, "He's so funny on Laugh Factory," and I was like, "I don't think it was me."
Oh yeah.
No.
Because Tiny hasn't hit me back,
Oh yeah.
No.
Whatever happened? Tiny's supposed to book you there.
and I saw her at Albert's.
She really,
I saw her at Albert's wedding, and I was like, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I didn't bring it up, but
You should have.
Just remember, I had your back when she was like, "Have I had you on Nasty Show?" And I said, "You haven't had Mac on Nasty Show."
Let's
get the priorities straight.
I know that like me and her are friends, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe Curtis doesn't want me on.
Yeah, he doesn't want another puppet master.
Well, maybe
through.
he does. Well, maybe if he
everyone,
if he knows that I'm the puppet master, then he'll let me on because he thinks Jerry's puppet master.
All those fuckers who hang out at the Laugh Factory are all people pleasers. Who knows?
Well,
who knows?
There are some
maybe
cool
somebody
ones.
told her, "Hey, you shouldn't book Mac," and then she's like, "Oh, okay, I want to be on your show too. I won't book him."
Ooh, I have some tea.
You know, it's like who knows?
I have
Those
some
people are
tea.
so horrible. Horrible.
I saw or did you see my post that I made, the poll? That was just like, how many clips do bookers actually watch, like even a minute of? And it was just like almost all people saying like none.
Yeah.
And I expected that, but it's just basically what that means is just like, so it's not about getting a clip, like, so new comics are taught like you should try to get a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes, get a clip of it, send it out. It's like, no, you should just teach them to go kiss ass all the time.
I got
And
booked
thought
off a clip though on Instagram.
Okay,
we
like a
got
joke
booked as
clip.
the comedy team from a clip.
I mean, like a,
Yeah, we got booked as the comedy team from a clip.
but you know what I mean, like a set, like send like a clip of.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sending it to a booker.
I wouldn't really know.
I've gotten
'cause
I
booked
just
off,
think it's funny
I've
for
never sent an
the.
email.
I've sent emails to like clubs in other cities with my clip and gotten booked.
I believe that happens. It's just kind of like they should just teach people to go smooch ass.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh yeah, that's what it's about.
Or it's like bookers, like, don't you want them to not be coming and trying to manipulate you all the time?
in the words
like,
of Jay Washington, you got to work and network.
it's way more about.
Guys, so we should do a tour that starts the Comedy Bar Dubuque. Maybe this will be in March or April. And we'll do a tour, and we'll go to Dubuque, and then we'll go back and go to Pittsburgh.
Dubuque to Pittsburgh. Legitimately, the last time I went to Pittsburgh, one time I went to Pittsburgh with Donnie, we drove from Erie to Davenport.
Okay,
overnight.
So this would be the same thing essentially.
It was awful.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
It's like a 12-hour drive. Or
yeah,
something?
but we could make,
Oh my
we could
God,
make this
dude.
like a 3-day thing because
I did buy a shit ton of licorice. They had buy one get one on the Pool and Peels at a gas station.
Me
So
and
I
you were
got
both
2
remote.
bags.
Just thinking of like those chemicals.
Oh yeah,
We'll set up this tour
Just like
as
that
4 Red
gunk.
Bulls.
as the winter.
I'm only
is-
doing red.
we'll schedule this far in advance, and as the winter is thawing out, we'll emerge and tour the nation.
Yes,
we'll
red
get
vines
us
and
booked
Red
into
Bulls.
Dubuque one, and then we'll build something around it.
Well,
for
so
sure.
I was
Whatever.
talking to Sahar.
Living off of combos.
She said
Road
the first weekend she has right now is first weekend of March, but I think my whole Iowa family out there goes to spring training in Arizona around that time.
I fucked up. I was trying to get us booked it with Sahar, but I was like, "Can you book us?" And it was actually Jafar, and he said, "Can you get me the lamp?"
No,
Booked,
Kyle Lane is Jafar.
I was like, "What lamp?"
No, so they book Luca Farrow.
He goes, "Sure, I'll book you, but if you
I'm
have to bring me
Egyptian.
Aladdin's lamp.
Luca Farrow.
I want control of the genie."
Yeah.
So there are some Jewish undertones.
Where's the Jewish part come in?
It's all about control.
Oh, because Jewish people are controlling.
Yes.
I just watched the movie
But the
Drive. Do you ever see the movie
Egyptians-
Drive?
I think I have.
Was
Maybe you
that
explain it
Ryan
to me.
Gosling killing people.
Ryan Gosling, he's a driver.
Oh, nice.
He ends up killing people, but always in like defense of others.
Oh,
So
Wait,
he's a good guy.
Is this
See,
the
we-
movie where
we
there's
love
fireworks at the
that.
beginning?
Yeah, I think so.
Like in the big fight scenes?
Not really.
Okay, then this is something else.
do you like my Luca Farrow impression?
Wait, let's hear it.
I'm Egyptian.
Hey, I'm Egyptian. but
Oh,
my,
yeah.
I live
My
with
mom's
my
got-
mommy.
my mummy my mummy makes
The best Egyptian.
the best
food.
canopic jaws.
He goes,
Yeah.
We got canopic jaws organs all over the house.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if it's gonna be fun, but I think so.
nice. So we're gonna develop that.
Was
for
that at
sure.
Estelle's when I was doing this we were doing this Italian accent. We just kept doing this, or was I doing that with somebody else?
I don't know.
And we just
man,
kept talking about retarded shit.
I want to open
like
a strip
that.
club called Brustels.
Nice. We went to Lincoln Tap later on. Actually, I have to bleep that out.
I wanna-
'cause that's a secret bar that people aren't supposed to know.
I want to open a masturbation club called Lincoln Fap.
So Bobby Buzz is wearing my gun chain at Lincoln Tap. And
I want to make a guy called Bobby Comes.
Who is
no, but
Bob
you
Euler?
know, you know how he already looks like the son of Sam Euler.
Son of Sam?
Yeah, he looks just like Bobby Buzz. It's
Does he
just
look more like Son of Sam, or does he look more like the dog who talked to Son of Sam?
not I Am Sam.
Oh, I Am Sam. Shit.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about.
no,
Son
no,
of,
I Am Sam.
I'm
You're talking about Son of
I'm
Sam.
talking about Son of Sam.
Son of Sam is the one who talked to the dog.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the dog told him to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And by the way, that
can you do me
guy,
a favor and flip that knife and cut this string?
that guy was super Jewish.
Guys, we're doing string cutting.
Jewish serial killer.
Oh, dude, the shoe repair.
Jews,
repaired.
Egyptians,
Pretty good, huh? He's so
Persians.
quick.
If you're listening on audio, Jason repaired my loafers.
Yeah.
Man,
And people were trying to make these illegal. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
how sad is this? Jerry saw this, and he thought, "Is that a Jerry chain?"
Did he say that?
Yeah, he thought for a second it said Jerry. He's wearing a jerk chain, so he just saw the first three letters and thought it was a Jerry chain.
Dude, someone stole Jerry's coat that had a bunch of awards. That had
Yeah.
like 4 awards.
Someone
in
stole his coat?
it. Yeah.
We should do.
He
a
went
go-
home coatless?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I
and
know.
his awards. were
I
weird.
left there with him. He was super sad. Well,
He
because you know
was.
Jerry is just always sad.
Yeah, deep down he's self-hating like all these fucks.
I had a pep talk with him because he was just like, "Oh man, and I was just like, dude, just fucking be happy, you fucking
Don't
pussy."
you
I think
tell-
it's like,
That's my pep. That's always my pep talk. Same thing. I go, hey, don't worry, be happy.
yeah.
Yeah. I just told him a bunch of like classic
Yes, I'll
quotes
go
and song
home.
lyrics.
Yeah. I go, hey man,
No,
you don't
that's not
always
all
get
you
what you
told
want.
him.
I go, Jerry, you don't always get what you want, but when you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need.
Yeah.
No, but Jerry.
And then I sang what the lyrics are to "Happy" by Pharrell.
Yeah.
It's
Because
like I
I'm
was
happy.
like, yeah, like if you feel like a room
Yeah,
without
Max
a
saying
roof.
they tried to cheer him up, but while it was happening, like peak sadness, Mac was just like, "Hey Jerry, like I bet you wish they had a coat check, right?"
Yeah. He's like, don't say it. I was like, I'm gonna say it
He's like, you didn't hear
regardless.
me.
He kept saying, don't say it, don't say it.
Not
I
now,
said-
dude. Don't
I'd already,
twist the knife.
no, but prior to that, I had already made.
I
a
said,
couple
hey,
of jokes
hey,
like
Jerry, if you bleach your asshole and then I get bleach on my T-shirt, then I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to text. I was doing a lot of look like the guy things with Blake.
Oh, so he's probably mad at you.
He loves it. No.
I mean, so he's probably happy with you.
And then whenever, well, so he thinks that I hate all of his jokes. I told him I don't think
I
you're.
love the
I don't
award he
think. I don't
gave.
think you're a hack, Blake, at all. I told him that
Yeah.
it was true.
I like Blake's award he got.
He's like, Mac, I don't care either way about what you think. It's fine. It's like, I just said your opinion I don't care about with comedy.
And then I was like, it does. I know it does.
Yeah.
Deep down, it does a little bit for sure.
What if
And
it
He
did?
was like, no, it doesn't.
I'm like, it does.
Mac, what if you could see that undeniably it doesn't? Would that impact you?
No, but I just know that it does to some extent.
So as a thought experiment, imagine it truly doesn't just move the needle for him at all.
I mean, I would still do the look like the guy things.
Yeah.
But
But then it's not fun if he
the only
doesn't care.
one I say is the Vladimir Putin one to him, and I say Putin. He doesn't say it like that at all. I say Vladimir Putin. I look.
Yeah.
Then he reveals himself.
I saw that they released some Epstein Island
I can't find the
Lions.
goddamn list anywhere.
I'm like
That's the
afraid to look at
conspiracy
it
is how do you
even.
operate the internet to find this shit?
I don't know.
I just want the list.
Oh, so
No, I heard
Also,
was
I
on
heard
it.
that some people are not going to be ever released for some
There's like
reason.
3. But
How
then
d-
I saw one
how
of them
come?
was saying that it was like it was proven that they were falsely identified. But I'm just like, all this stuff just hiding stuff from people. It's like,
Yeah.
The world would be better.
I honestly
Can
think-
we talk about the news?
I think
That's what
P.
we're
Diddy's
talking
getting in
about.
trouble.
Oh, sorry. Can we
because,
talk about
he's in the
science or
news.
something? Can we talk about the
Cat
speed?
Williams is in the news.
I do.
He says
find
everybody's in the
inspiration.
Illuminati.
Did you see?
Oh yeah.
He was making some bold statements.
yeah,
It
he
was
rolls. I love
awesome,
Cat
dude.
Williams.
I
Cat
was-
I
Williams- we
read
should have Cat
3,000
Williams
books
on
a
the podcast.
year.
I was thinking with my.
We gotta have him on the podcast, dude. Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be the
earlier.
There
I
is a
did-
lookalike, just Jeff. I think he goes by.
Okay, we can
Or
have him
is,
on if it doesn't work out with Cat.
Earlier I wanted to give props to Mike Robinson because he was headlining a show, so he got free pizza and drinks, but he doesn't eat because he just doesn't eat.
Who?
Him, Mike Robinson,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
because he's just accustomed his body not to eat.
Because it reminds him of his homeland where there was
Yeah.
no food.
And so he gave me his pizza.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got a free medium pizza. So
Talking about the
My
news.
buddy interviewed Cat Williams. I wonder if he could get me his phone number, Cat Williams' phone number. I could ask him to come on the
maybe
pod.
he would love this podcast if he knew what this podcast was, dude.
He
and
would,
and we give him free reign and to say anything that he wants.
What if we told him we had drugs or something? Maybe he'd come.
We'll say that, yeah.
I smoke one of these.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if we told him we had amphetamines, then he would.
We got that.
Yeah.
We do, and Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yeah. Well, I mean, no. I mean, I'm legally prescribed amphetamines.
Oh yeah, nice. I'm legally.
Oh.
I'm legally prescribed purple drink.
Yeah. Today's Saturday, right?
I've been. My psychiatrist says I have a disease and I need purple drink to straighten me out.
Yeah, that's a good doctor. Dude.
That's the brand name
Yeah. I believe that's a Latin term.
for codeine promethazine.
Yeah.
So on Monday I have my first ketamine journey legally.
Nice.
You did or
Really?
do?
This coming Monday.
Dude,
Oh,
what if you
wow,
come back
really?
different?
So I'll let you know how it is.
What if you come back and admit you were molested in Minecraft?
So he's going to be watching and laughing at his molestation
Dude, it's
unemotionally.
Well, because I've only or my friend, this guy Mackle. It's a different guy.
Not
Okay.
Mac-
He's only done like
Macklemore?
weird random amounts
his
of
last
it,
name Moore?
or like
This isn't like a character you created to hide behind.
no,
he's
no,
it's the guy who has. I'm gonna pop some tags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
More.
Macklemore. I'm talking about Macklemore, the celebrity. So
He's like Macklemore.
He's like, I want more Macklemore.
yeah, no,
jokes
he's
about
done
my
ketamine.
name.
Macklemore's done ketamine illegally, but just does like weird random amounts of like key bumps and stuff. With this, you take it and you just lay down and listen to this music they give you,
Yeah.
and then afterwards you talk to somebody.
No, but- so you're gonna like 45 minutes. You're gonna be out or so.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
man.
to have someone at the crib. So Michael's gonna be my babysitter. That has to be at the house. I'll probably just lay in my bed
Oh,
with blackout.
you're doing it here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I've heard of people doing it in the office or whatever, but it's like that sounds crazy from what people described. But you're gonna be like feeling like you're in a different dimension,
Yeah, yeah.
watching your life.
Well,
like-
I've done things before that are kind of like that.
Yeah.
No, this is not DMT.
I heard about
But
this.
no,
they're
this
they're
one's
doing therapist stuff with mushrooms now. Like they give you magic mushrooms to get through and then they have like a
PTSD.
therapist sit with you and talk about stuff.
Yeah, it's this.
I
Is,
I
this
think it'd
is
be really
similar
funny
thing.
to fake having PTSD and then get in there and be like, yeah, get the mushrooms and you're all high and you're like, oh my god, I'm getting close to a breakthrough. Could you turn on Pink Floyd?
I would ask for Orange
Wait,
Floyd.
could you turn on like a different color, like the Christmas lights, please?
I would ask for
I'm
Orange
getting really close to being healed.
no,
Yeah, yeah. It's like I think we're gonna
You turn on Alice in
I think
Wonderland.
we're gonna need music on, lights off.
turn on the
yeah.
whiz.
That's what we would do to change.
I want
when me-
a big furry rug
No,
to
but-
lay on.
when me and my friends, we were like me and like 5 of my buddies, we were all on shrooms in the frat house, and we just keep switching rooms for different vibes. But
Yeah, nice.
we would always end up in the main big room and where the TV is and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like we would vote on what's going to be. So we're like, okay, we'll do regular lights off, the cool lights on, TV on mute, music on. But we would alternate those.
Yeah, I love that.
And then we'd all agree, we'd be like, hell yeah, that's a vibe.
We used to. I used to have a buddy who had like we'd smoke weed in his fucking trailer in Gary, and he had a smoke machine, and we would fill one room with smoke from the smoke machine, so you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. There was so much fog from the fog machine, and he had felt posters and black lights and shit.
One of my friends called his mom. After the phone call, he was like, "I should not have done that."
Oh, I called my mom on mushrooms.
Yeah, because she was just like talking about the neighbors and stuff, and he was like, "I don't give a fuck."
I did mushrooms in the back of Shubas. I bought them from the guy, and the guy was like, "Oh, you going to an open mic? You should take a little. It'll make you a little weird on stage." And you know me, I'm like, "Ooh, I want to be a weird comedian."
How much do you think it was?
I took just one or two little pieces,
Okay.
and but you know how mushrooms are. It's like you never know.
Sometimes it's a lot more concentrated in the cap.
Exactly. So I lost my mind.
Yeah.
And then I lost my keys, and I thought they were in the couch in the back of Shubas, and I was digging my arms in the couch. It's making all this noise. Drew Michael was actually on stage. It was a long time ago when he was still here a lot.
He couldn't hear any of it. Yeah.
No, but he was talking about how open micers are throwing their babies down a well by doing their jokes at an open mic, and I was like, "This is not fun."
Yeah.
That's really
And then-
depressing.
I hate when
then I had to-
successful
and then I had to
comedians
call
talk
my
shit about
mom.
open micers.
Well, no, he was just saying about the process of going to an open mic is so rough. It's like
Yeah.
dropping your beloved baby in a well.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not important.
Yeah.
I lost my
you
keys, so I had
know
to call
that?
my mom to pick me up.
Really?
Yeah, she lives outside. She was like an hour away in Indiana.
Yeah.
So
I know where she lives.
yeah, I'm saying it for the
No,
sake
I'm
of the
saying
story.
because I have sex with her sometimes.
Oh my god!
So I'm sorry, dude.
No, Max
Wait,
riding
wait,
shotgun.
Hold on, this is shocking. I don't even know if I could finish the story.
Well, that's why me.
You're having sex with my mom.
Well, that's why me and John Hick go to Horseshoe Casino so much,
oh,
so that we can have sex with your
I
mom.
thought John thought there'd be actual horses there because he looks like a Southern fellow.
No,
He's like, I love horses.
well, no, we try to go horseback riding at
He
Horseshoe.
goes, horses on a boat? That's weird, but I'll try
We
it.
try to go horseback
I'll
riding.
try it. I'm a cowboy.
But-
Cowboy John Hickok.
But when he got on the horse, his legs were longer than than the horses, so
Then the
it
horse
didn't
rode
make
him.
sense.
When John Hickok rides a horse, his legs drag on the ground.
Well,
The horse hops on
he tried to
John.
put his feet in the saddles, but they were they were way too high up. And then when he was standing, basically, he had to sit down for standing up to sit on the horse.
Yeah. One time he tried
Too
to ride a
tall for this
motorcycle and he
ride.
skinned all the skin off the top of his toes.
Poor guy. Can't do anything.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing that involves putting your crotch on something.
You know what
Ferris
really
wheel.
upset me that John Hickok did?
What?
So I've been helping him. So he's making his own thumbnails now, and I'm just kind of giving him some advice
Yeah.
on some editing, or just how maybe to make it look so it pops a little bit, because he's never done any kind of photo stuff. And I showed him how to make all these thumbnails, and then he posted on Instagram all these thumbnails
Yeah.
of episodes. Didn't even include mine.
Oh.
Wow.
Ouch.
Two thumbs down.
I called him a traitor. I think I have actually our text back and forth is pretty good here.
You know what
All
makes
right.
the best thumbnails? Check out Planned Parenthood's YouTube account.
You know who makes the best thumbnails is the Koreans at my nail shop.
Do you have your magic thumbs with you today?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got you guys gifts for
really?
Christmas.
Oh, hell yeah.
I bet you didn't.
Yeah.
By the way, I gave
I
them
was
gifts
almost
last
gonna-
week, so I'm off the hook for not having gifts right now.
Well, last time I gave Mac a gift, he gave it away.
Shout
No,
out to Brain
no,
Spa.
no. The last time you gave me a gift, I still have it.
What is it?
The what lotion on the skin one or whatever. Silence of the Lambs
Oh
one.
yeah, that was a random one.
Well, guess what? In honor of Gaston Glock and your
Whoa.
you being
Oh,
bald,
thank you.
I almost
Yeah.
bought you a beanie like that, but it says,
Perfection, huh?
"Please be patient. I
yeah,
have autism."
and you love perfection. So I was like, this is perfect. And for
Yeah.
my good buddy Dylan,
When's your guys'
Thank
birthdays?
you.
yeah,
August 4th.
June 3rd, doxed. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now people are gonna get us gifts. Shit.
My birthday, by the way, is January 10th. And instead of me getting gifts, I'm giving everyone else a gift of doing a live podcast
The
at
gift of-
Comedy
the gift
Bar.
of joy.
The gift of laughter.
Yeah.
You said June 5th?
And June
June
3rd.
3rd.
I got you. So I know you're big into
Remember
spy stuff.
6'3"
You know me, I'm a
Mafia.
spy.
You're a spy, so I got you a GPS, a tiny GPS.
You know
tracker.
what happened is I'm very inspired by Harry Breitner.
Oh, we need to have him on the podcast.
We really do.
Because I bet he'll come on and he hates the
Yeah, I want the tea.
The pork chop.
on the pork
Yeah.
chops.
So
We need a new pork chop.
I got
in our
you
life.
a Silicon Valley technology and stable quality GPS tracker.
This isn't an anal thing, is it?
No. Well, it could be.
You put it in my ass to track where I'm
Well,
going.
you can shove this
I guess
up.
anything
Well,
can
I
be,
guess
right?
It's like a
it's
kid
like
now.
Austin Powers, yeah. No, but like you can throw this in like Sam Talent's bag. Or
Oh,
whatever.
fuck yeah, bro.
And then
And it's got, like,
there's
a beacon.
There's directions.
That would be
in there.
hilarious to
Yeah,
start
you,
like
you
a.
charge it up with this, but
You know what these are for?
they're for ex-girlfriends.
For catching your wife cheating, or for I guess hunting your ex-girlfriend.
No, it's for
This is
It's
awesome.
for evil ex-girlfriends. The problem is the women can't figure out the technology, so only men can use it.
Oh yeah, nice.
Here's the directions.
I love it, dude. Thank you so much. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
It'd be funny to like make it obviously attached to something.
Yeah.
But it'd be funnier to just
Oh.
track Sam Talent
Yeah,
and
so
post his location
Can we
at all
please track
times.
some talent?
Yeah, we could try and track them.
Give him a bigger gift and put that at the bottom.
And just like
I could
a
put it. What if
sticky
I
note
just
on
put
it,
it
like,
in a
don't-
Jello so he would eat it, and then we could track where he was?
yeah.
But then he'll shit it out like Ed Bastard did.
I told Sam when I was driving
Not
over
for
to
your
see him
bill.
yesterday, I had this vision in my head. It just came to me.
Oh,
'cause
just keep your phone ready in case I told him to hit you up. Tom
yeah,
Ryan.
yeah. I had this vision of Sam. It was a new stand-up album from Sam Talent, and the name of it is No Leftovers. And then on the cover, it's him wearing a bib with a fork and knife.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be good?
He liked that, right?
I told him he
I
liked it.
assumed
He
liked
said
it.
he might use it.
It's like Anthony
Which means
Bourdain,
he
no
won't.
reservations,
He's a liar.
right? But for him, it'd just be like he
Yeah.
ate the whole place.
Instead of no reservations, no
There's
leftovers.
no food left.
Same talent.
He does the he
awesome.
does the sequel show to.
So, Dylan, what do you have to do today that is so important?
I have to go do some stand-up comedy at the Moonlight Theater.
What is that?
It's in
Yeah.
St. Charles.
It sounds like isn't like a Moonlight gay thing?
So
A Moonlight? What's a
Dancing in the moonlight.
Moonlight? Oh no, I think Moonlighters are prostitutes.
Well, you say I moonlight as an account. I moonlight as a singer, but I'm actually an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard that?
No,
It's like it's my other job. It's like saying my other job.
Mm.
I moonlight as a.
the other job. A Moonlight is my other job.
I can say that joke. I have a Jewish accountant.
Yeah, the
I
other
have a
day.
Jewish lawyer.
The other day.
I want to know how this works. I probably have to get a website. You know, I bought a spy camera recently because my landlord's been coming in my apartment
Yeah.
without my permission.
Mhm. Dude,
So
I would
So you
get
should go in hers. I
yeah
think.
get this charged up today, and then find a way to get it on Sam Talent, put it in his backpack,
uh-huh.
and then say that. Oh, I have a label printer. I'll print out Sam Talent tracker.
you know,
And then on the bottom, bad comedy.
you know, what'd be funny is to track Tom Chang.
Wait, were you there for the Jolly Bean impression that Sorge did on
Oh
stage?
man,
No,
That was
I've
great.
seen him do it.
But-
Did he do it
but-
again recently?
he did it on
on
stage.
the Gazelles.
Oh, that's awesome. No,
Dude.
So
He
this
did
isn't
it
a
for
North
the-
Park
that's
crowd. This is
awesome,
every.
I've seen him do it before, and I was like, "That's really good, actually, dude. That's funny as fuck."
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But then people that don't know Jolly Bean, they're like, "What does he do?"
That is incredible. Yeah.
Uh,
By the way, Eric West is the drinker at Pow Hour yesterday. Did an Asian accent too. He was maybe my favorite drinker of the last year. He basically said nothing at all until people would go, "Why aren't you saying anything?" And then he would be so mean to them.
You know,
I'd never seen the meanness.
That was-
We don't even have a handle on the meanness he had.
But
Yo,
he has
when
that
I was
dog
There
over
was an
him.
Asian girl there, and she didn't have an accent, and he was doing an Asian accent to her, like making fun of her.
Wow.
It was so funny.
He has that dog.
When
in
Power
him.
Hour was upstairs,
Yeah.
because I've been drinker twice, and then I remember I was drinker up there, and Courtney was like, she was like, "Why aren't you being like mean?" like to when like Cam was on stage. This was before I really knew Cam at all.
Cam Gillette?
No, Cam Honey Badger.
Oh, yeah,
who
yeah.
who I like now. But
I want to be the drinker just so I.
But
make
like
myself
I just like
feel
wasn't
weird.
saying much. I was like, I'm waiting for my Adderall to kick in. It'll come soon. And then I just started being fucking mean. And then on the second time I was drinking, I guess I made an open mic quit comedy, so that's always good. That's my goal when I'm drinker is
Yeah.
to get new people to quit comedy.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
I saw Ray
That's what they used to say.
Wisbrock's post.
Trigger warning.
Did you see
Yeah.
Ray's post in the? It was like New Year's resolutions for comedians. Ray posted.
Ray who?
Wisbrock. He's
Ooh, your
he's
hero.
yeah, he's very Jesselnick. But he, I just think it's like very funny to make resolutions for other people starting out like that's
Yeah,
funny.
that's a funny idea.
But then one of them was like, if you are always killing the vibe and not getting laughs, you should strongly consider a different hobby.
Mm-hmm.
But be proud of yourself for trying in the first place or something.
That's so gay.
No, but it's
That's
like
like
to
Bob
me, it's
Keane.
funny because he's usually.
I hate people who tell people to stop doing stand up. It's like, who cares?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like
I just tell
he's
them
making
they're not funny.
yeah.
And gay or something. You know.
You know who gets really bothered by that?
Who?
Is people who only do open mics for 20 years, like Bob Keane, who are like, oh, there's more people on the list that I have to wait for.
Yeah.
Because if you're good at stand up, you wouldn't tell people to quit because you'd be getting booked on shows. So it's like, who cares?
Dylan, do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember that gay guy at Estelle's that was like? So
Yeah.
So the reason he started talking to me is because he saw my bad comedy stuff, and I was waiting forever for a beer, and
he was like, I'm a cum boy.
yeah. So what happened? I was I was talking about our podcast, and he looked it up. He was like, "I'll definitely check it out." He's like, "What's it like?" I love comedy podcasts. And I was like, I don't know.
Just why
like-
don't you listen to it?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I kind of like.
It's ephemeral.
I kind of like thought.
Is that the word?
I said a few like type of podcasts that is similar to, and then I said like kind of I did Cumtown in there. He was like, "Oh my god, I love Cumtown. I'm such a cum boy."
Is that a thing that they call themselves?
The reason why you added Cumtown is to give them. They're more famous than us, but they actually copy us.
Well, I know that's the
Yeah.
thing. Well, when they were Cumtown, they didn't copy us because, but once they were the Adam Friedland show, now they copy us. So
pretty
that's what
much.
I made sure to tell this guy.
You went Cumtown, bad comedy.
I said, so if you see the gun on the Adam Friedland show, that's from us. Just remember that when you're watching, because I guess he was like a month behind on watching Cumtown. But he watches and listens to all the podcasts.
Is
So
that
shout
like
out to
a-
that gay guy. I hope you're listening to this.
Yeah, hey,
episode.
gay guy. Hopefully, join our Patreon. That's where the real funny stuff is.
Yeah.
On here, we just kind of like.
There's lots of other gay guys like you in there.
Would they
Yeah.
call themselves like? Would they call their fans cum boys?
The fans call themselves cum boys.
I don't like it when anybody calls himself a boy and they're a man.
Well, we-
that sounds like you're trans age. you're trying to
Baddies
do
is
some
way
evil
cooler.
stuff.
Yo, gay guy, you can be a baddie. I feel like a gay guy will love saying I'm a baddie.
You call yourself a boy because you're trying to talk to other boys? That's what I think.
Yeah.
When you say you're a boy.
We're baddie men.
Oh, you like boys.
Ba-
Interesting.
Oh,
I'm going to introduce you to my friend Chris Manson.
I'll introduce you to all of Hollywood.
we can't be baddie boys because in Jamaican, bati boy is gay.
We
Gay
could be.
guy.
Can we be Bati men?
I think it's the F slur is bati boy.
How about Bati men?
No, that's gay man. Bati men.
Bati
men.
mitzvah.
All right, we're at an hour. Let's just to make sure that we can take a quick break before our best friend comes.
Bob Ryan.
Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Oliver. I want to do some sketches.
Let's do. Can you plug the live show?
Come to Comedy Bar.
When? I'm Bob Keane talking to you. When's the show?
Well, I'll be there Wednesday,
What time?
8 p.m.
Okay. How many tickets are left?
Too many.
No.
Is there a lot?
No,
It'll
there's like
be-
20.
It'll
only
be
like 20
Jason's
left?
There's only
birthday.
20 left. They're moving fast, folks.
Oh, shit.
I think we need to still.
That's 20 out of 120.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Do you want to plug the live show?
Yeah, come get some of those last tickets, man, because time's running out. I
Are
know a
you-
lot of people told me they want to go and
You
they
should
haven't
probably
bought
be a
tickets
voice.
yet.
You should probably be a voice.
Am I the biggest fan? Hey,
Yes, be so Rob. Hey, it's me, so Rob.
am I the biggest fattest guy you've ever seen? Hey, it's So Rob here, and
Well,
I
how
couldn't do
much
the
do you
show
weigh?
because I'm too fat to fit in the comedy bar now. So, but I do want you to check out my friends. I love the podcast. It's so funny. I'm not doing a good job.
Keep going.
That was good.
January 10th, at a comedy bar.
Bad Company Podcast.
At the Bad Comedy Podcast live January 10th at the Comedy Bar. I can't make it. I'm too fat.
Chicago.
Thanks, so Rob. I'm Bob Keane. You guys probably never.
I gotta go to the doctor and get a chair taken out of my ass. It broke.
Hey, it's me, Bob Keane. You guys have probably never heard of me. Come to Comedy Bar, Bad Comedy Podcast live, January 10th, 8 p.m. There's 20 tickets left, so get them now.
Fly like a bat out of hell to Eventbrite. Find the link in any of our bios, Bad Comedy Bio on Instagram, or just go to thecomedybar.com. And
Who the hell was that guy?
oh,
Who the fuck is that
I think
guy?
that was Bob
Hey,
King.
everybody, it's Jerry.
Oh no.
No.
I just want to hear a poem.
Did he die yet, that guy?
No,
wish. I fucking
dude,
wish.
fucking one night, him and Harold were both bullying me, and I was like, "What is going on right now?" I'm like,
It's funny, the age gap on
Yeah.
your bullies.
"No, well, it's because
Harold has range.
You're getting bullied by a 14-year-old and a 100-year-old.
and a senile old man.
Yeah.
They're both bullying me. I was like, "What the heck?"
You're getting by Father Time.
I
and baby
was
Jesus.
too confused to even like have a comeback. I was just like, I was upset. I was sad.
What a matchup.
Because you know me, I would normally come with a comeback, but
Yeah.
I was just like, why are you guys being so mean?
Yeah.
I was like, Harold. I mean, I know I'm mean to you every time I see you. Really mean to you.
During
common
Harold's set
enemy.
last night at Power, I got a laugh off of playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star behind him.
Harold,
That's a great song.
I think he thought he was gonna win something. I think he brought his parents. Was it his parents by him?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
He did. He brought his
He
parents
was
to the
nominated for Most Improved.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It went to some weird person.
Was it some lady?
Oh no, it went to fucking what's her name?
Claire.
Yeah, it went to Claire, which is she's the same. What
Yeah,
did she
she's the same
improve?
as she was a year ago.
I think
really.
it's just like people like Claire, so they voted for her more.
I called her Claire.
I wouldn't say
I
she
nominated
improved.
Harold because
I mean, Harold was saying racist stuff and people
What is it?
were
Most
attacking
improved.
him on
It
stage.
was most improved.
Now
I
they're
voted you
not.
for that, and
Oh,
I
really?
voted Hickok for hardest working just because he hits the most mics out of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But didn't Kyron win that? Or
What?
no? Did
Kyron
Kyron
won
win
Kyron
that?
won that, yeah. Oh, they needed a diversity, but also John probably didn't get them. I mean, Kyron's a lot more social than John is.
I almost nominated Jolly Bean for that just because she's hustling so hard all the time.
Folks, they didn't do the biggest hack award,
books
which upsets me. But
they didn't even do it. That's
no,
funny.
no, but they did do Zacho's Facebook post
They
at the
did,
beginning.
yeah,
so
yeah.
that was just as good, if not better.
And they gave Brian
That was
Rowe the
genius.
worst album award.
and Joe Fernandez.
And Joe Fernandez.
Worst album.
Which-
Worst album is way
honestly-
meaner than biggest hack.
That's so.
That's like Brian Rowe's life's work.
Through this stuff, I've started to feel bad for Brian Rowe in one sense, but then I've heard a bunch of women tell me awful stuff about him.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'm like, I can't even feel bad for him because I heard he's a bad person.
Or he's like an asshole.
No,
to a lot of
but
people.
I mean, I don't feel
I
bad
don't
for stuff
know.
like because he won hardest working and biggest hack at the last one.
Yeah.
and it's at a point where he understands a bit and he thinks it's funny.
Well, it's like
I
kind
don't.
of, so
I
you
don't
win.
know. I don't know if
Well,
that's true.
well-
I feel like he's hurt
No, I know. No,
deep down.
I think there's a disconnect. Maybe he knows sometimes.
There's some type
but
of disconnect. So he deep down he is hurt, but on the surface level, he when he gets that award, he expects it, and he's not like super hurt.
Yeah,
by getting the
it's
award,
not.
you
It's
know?
nothing new.
Right. It's like Dan Simo is upset by
it's nothing new
our
'cause he-
songs, but
Or
like,
any gender stuff.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like
yeah.
making fun of his gender, their
exactly.
gender.
Yeah.
I don't even think that. I don't think
Wait,
that's
why
the
did
same.
why did Dan drop out of our show? Just didn't want to be on it.
He forgot. They forgot they were already booked somewhere else.
I want proof of where they were booked.
Reggie's playing the drums.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well, let's get Ryder to fill in on the drums.
well, I guess we can announce the lineup.
Yeah, there's like 20 drummers.
Wait,
in the
I
comedy
can
scene.
announce the lineup here because it'll be out because I'm gonna make the promo video tonight. Or I wanted to consult with you guys for what I should put on there and versus what I should put on the video that we're gonna do for the. Anyways, but it's gonna be Dale McPeak, Tina
Brian
Ukana, Brian Rowe, not. Scott Darling's gonna fill in for Brian Rowe.
We should have had Brian Rowe. Shit. That's a good idea. I didn't
Scott
think of that
Darling,
till
Stanley Cup winning Scott Darling.
Clear out
And
some of the
then
people.
we got
That way we could sell tickets more than once, you know.
That's why you need
because
both
once
of them.
once Brian Rowe walks, some people you could bring in the second group of people.
He could sell 20
watch
more
the rest of the
tickets.
show.
real
Hey
quick.
guys, I got to say number 4. It's the son of the famous Kelly Robinson, the very funny Michael Robinson is our fourth
Hell
person.
yeah.
The very funny Kelly Robinson's son, Michael Robinson.
The very funny Kelly Robinson's son, the very funny Michael Robinson is on the show.
Yeah,
Was-
okay.
was
I'd say
Dale
a little
on
different.
And
He said Dale first.
I'm thinking that he should lead a prayer from the Book of Wayne where it says the N-word a bunch of times. It's like this packet, this I can't say it.
You could
but-
do one of the worst verses.
yeah.
Like, or
well,
not
I'm
worst,
thinking
but like one of the ones you can't say.
I'm thinking from the song Steady Mobbin', he's like, man, fuck these beeps. I put that on everything
Yeah.
but these beeps.
I can't
And
do
he's-
this. Let's keep working on our impressions.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking when I started.
can't do this.
I can't do
Can
this.
you try to do it, Michael Robinson? I can't do this.
Well, I don't.
Don't
hold on.
worry about
I
it.
can't do this.
I don't know.
I think I have
that.
the best one.
He's never said that to me.
You never made him laugh that hard.
Well, here's
But
the thing.
You've heard it on.
I want to do when I start rapping. I'm gonna do instead of the N word. I'm gonna do my girlfriend's cat's name.
Cran.
Yeah, I'll be
That's
like,
getting
I made
crazy.
$1 million selling crayons in the street. Put a crayon on your head, have you dead in a week.
Put a crayon
Actually,
in
that
a
wasn't.
cell.
None of those were even the N word.
I do have.
I'm just gonna add a lot of crayons.
I do have a memory from on the pod when you were like, I asked a girl out on a date. and he was like, axe! I can't do this!
I
did say,
seen
yeah, I
this
remember
the
that.
other day.
Yeah. Because they were like, "How do you talk to black women?" Because I have a black girlfriend. I go, "Well, I asked
her
them
out on a date."
Yeah.
All right, folks.
When you-
Comedy Bar on the 10th of January. So that is, if you're listening on YouTube, tomorrow, thecomedybar.com or comedybar.com.
Yeah. Comedybar.com.
Just
for
Google
tickets.
Chicago Comedy Bar. You'll find it. The Comedy Bar Chicago.
Check all
This
our
is a
social
way to
medias
get on
there.
our good side.
If you want to be on our good side and not our fat and sad,
The
like,
industry is about kissing ass.
it's about suck it. I don't.
Kiss-
I was
yeah,
gonna,
no,
I was
say
gonna say
it.
something. No, it was gonna.
It was going to be Wheeler Walker
Yeah,
Jr.
but it was gonna be something that YouTube doesn't like.
Mm.
So
I don't like
we
if
love
you
you folks.
SAD.
Dylan, thank you for coming on. And
Thanks for having me.
I just want to let you know.
For my cap.
Dylan Oliver.
So since we mentioned you're on probation earlier, I'm officially lifting probation.
Nice.
You are, thank you.
Yes, sir. And then Jason, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. And
Always
then,
good. Always fun.
Folks, thanks for listening. We always love you. Join the Patreon for the good episodes. And we actually switched behind the paywall. It's called Good Comedy Podcast, which you might not know. We rebranded there. And you'll see on Wednesday on the Patreon, we're going to have an amazing episode with someone who I'm not going to tell you who it is. But it's going to be great.
Not me.
What do you think we should say on the way out? We'll see you when the moon, when the Claire sun be, when the Claire moon hello hits the ground. All right, bye, folks.
Some more.